remember, I started this business broke, but I then needed to start learning what rich people are doing so that I do what rich people are doing when the amounts are small, so that the day by day in actions with the mindset and the habits gets me to the bigger goal, which is what success is all about. There is no secret, guys. So what BK is saying is, guys, let's lower the excuses and up the efforts right now, because remember, we had this conversation the last time. You either make time or you make excuses. You can't do both at the same time. So right now, when you guys say, I can't plug onto the Zoom call, that is the excuse. And guess what? Because you have not made the excuse, you have not made time. And now that you have not made time, you don't make the money. And remember, you don't have money, we all have time. And time is more important than money. And how you use your time will determine how much money you make. So always remember, guys, the easiest thing to find is an excuse. That's why most people are broke. And if you guys are willing to achieve what I've achieved in the last 3 years, you have to put 10 years worth of work and compress it into 3 years. So what I did is I looked at how many events would I have to attend in the next 10 years in order for me to hit my goal. And I'm like, okay, if I attend these events in 10 years, then I'll hit this level. But what if I do all these events and compress it into 3 years? And that comes from a mental point of view, a spiritual point of view, and a business and financial point of view. So what I needed to make sure I do is I attend 10 times more trainings than everyone else. I travel 10 times more than everyone else. I make 10 times more phone calls than anyone else. I go to church 10 times more than anyone else. I do personal development 10 times more than anyone else, guys. Because at the end of the day, look, guys, we were all alive 3 years ago, guys. And I started my journey 3 years ago. And 3 years later, guess who is in the top 1% qualification in the company now? It is me. And the time happened, but the person needed to change. So remember, you cannot change destination overnight, but you can change the direction of where you're going overnight. If you guys can see that you're going to hit President's Team in 10 years and you want to change that destination and you want to change it to 3 years, you're going to have to up the work rate and make sure that between now and 2030, you are going to put in all the work you would have done in 2030, and you do it all the way till 2022, so that you guys can get to where I am a lot quicker. Speed is the new currency.